Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, PTL Empowerment, encouraging you to produce, transform, and lead for the future. Lead by example for the future. And if this is your first time viewing my video, I'm encouraging you to subscribe. I want you to be one of my subscribers. So encouraging you to do that. So today I've come and I just want to encourage you. If there's anybody out there that you're considering giving up in any way, you're considering giving up on your marriage, giving up on your goals, your dreams, any form of giving up, may I present to you that may not be required of you. What you may need to do is to reboot, to restart, to rebuild, to redirect. And I know when we've gone to a certain level in life, starting over seems it's something that you don't want to think about or that you don't want to do. But I recall in the Bible, there were two women and they had to literally start their lives over because both of their husbands died and they were left with absolutely nothing. By now you probably know who I am referring to. Yes, Ruth and Naomi. They had to literally start over. And Ruth was in her prime of age, and I guess Naomi, she wasn't as old, but she wasn't that young either. So I believe that starting over for both of them may appear to be daunting. And a lot of us, we don't like to start over. But I even recall my own life. And at the age of 46, I made a totally different, a 360-degree turn. And basically started my life over at the age of 46. And what I can tell you is that at first, it is very scary because you're stepping out into the unknown and things that you don't even know about. But I am 4 years into it, almost 4 years into it now, and it is the most amazing adventure. It's, it causes you to really grow, causes you to stretch, causes you to have to be creative, to, learn a lot of new things, go through a lot of things, but it is rewarding. And let's talk about probably for those of you who are married and it seems like your marriage has come to a halt, and it seems like there's no more romance or love in that marriage. Could I present to you again that marriage may just need a reboot? It may just mean that the way that you are accustomed doing it or your spouse accustomed doing it needs to change, because we all change. We all evolve. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. But what I can guarantee you that God never changed. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. But he leads us into change because he knows that change is needed, change is required, and change is necessary for us to grow as human beings. So everything in our lives requires change at some point or the other. And we could either participate in that change, or that change can suddenly come upon us and force us to change. So there will be moments that you have to reinvent yourself. There will be moments that you have to rethink things that you are doing and begin to do it differently. There will be moments that you will have to redirect the path that you're going in and take a different path. And that path could be a career change. It could be a job change. It could be starting a new business. But we all come into these drastic changes in our lives. And we need God to help us to navigate. That change could come upon you due to you losing your spouse. And everything that you knew has just changed overnight. That change could come about you due to your children leaving for college. And you no longer have that company and that responsibility, and you feel out of sort. So we must be able to navigate that change in the right way and see it for the betterment of ourselves and also for those who are associated with us. We can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. And many times that's the problem with a lot of us. We're doing the same things, but we're looking for a different result because we may just think that we deserve a different result. Or we may be praying, but doing the same things and praying that God will intervene. And sometimes those prayers are answered. And they are answered by God allowing things to happen that would push us into the change that is needed for our lives at the time. Sometimes we feel that we have it all under control, especially us ladies. We just think that we have life all under control, especially if things have gone a certain way for a while for us. Like, yes. And then something spirals out of control. And it's if we want to lose it. But it is during those times that we have to learn to trust God and to allow Him to help us to navigate the new life that we're coming into, the changes that we're coming into, the redirection of the journey that we're on. It's not always easy because Ruth and Naomi, they did not know what was before them, but they stepped out in faith. Ruth decided that she was going to stay committed to her mother-in-law no matter what. And despite the nudging of Naomi for Ruth to go and start her life afresh on her own, Ruth refused to leave her mother-in-law. And they moved to a different city. Sometimes a move is required. A move from your current location. Sometimes even a move from the country that you are in. But you must understand that shift that is coming to you. You must understand that repositioning that is happening to you. And be willing to just go with the flow, even though it's scary, even though you don't have all the details, even though you don't know how it's going to work out. That's what faith is all about. Stepping out in faith. That's what it is called. And sometimes the things that we fear is the things that we really need to do. It's the kind of crazy faith that we need to step out and experience. And that's how we experience new adventures, new things come to us. But if we never move from our comfort zones, we will never get into that place, our aha moments, our desirable places. So my encouragement to you this morning is not to recoil. Don't go back and go into yourself and wallow in self-pity if things doesn't seem to be working out in the way that you planned. You see, God knows the plans that He has for us, and those plans are good. But He doesn't reveal those plans in totality. We just have to trust Him. We just have to know that He has our best interests at heart. And that as we move forward, that the puzzles will be put together. And eventually, when we look back, we will see how beautiful they just came together in such synergy because of our obedience to move forward, to move forward, to try again and not to give up. To go after our dreams and our visions. Have the stubborn kind of faith and refuse to give up. Refuse to let go of what you know is coming for you or that you will come into. Remember, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And beloved, trust me, you will come into it. You just have to trust the process. Do what is required, like Ruth. Ruth was obedient to the T. And because of that, she came into all that God had for her and connecting with her Boaz. So my encouragement is stay the course. Stay the course. Keep pushing. Keep moving forward. Embrace change as it comes. Don't resist it. Don't fight it. Embrace it. As you embrace it, you will flow with it. It will become easy. I'm not telling you that it's going to be a great experience every day. It is going to be awesome. But you can make it awesome. You can decide in yourself, within yourself, that with everything that I go through, I know that God is working it together for my good. Somehow, I may not understand it right now, but somehow, some way, it's working together for my good. Because I am a child of God, and He loves me. So I'm just going to trust Him. I'm just going to wait on Him. And I'm not going to stress. Don't stress. relax, reboot, revive, restore, rekindle, redirect, but don't recoil. So this is Coach Lisa saying, have an absolutely amazing day. And there's a bright future awaiting you. Go get it. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.